I'm an artist in the context of the world.
Here in the International Performance Ensemble, you are put from day one into an ensemble of actors.
Discovering new types of theater.
You're an actor in training instead of a student. Some of the most heartbreaking moments and the funniest moments I've ever seen in class have been in ensemble.
I know I really like theater. I know I really want to work in theater.
The BA in Acting and BA in Directing, under the umbrella of the International Performance Ensemble, are two unique programs that train students in the development of ensemble theater companies. The concept behind these programs is to help students find their voice and guide them to create the work that truly speaks to them.
My perception of what is theater and what I want to do has completely changed from where I was coming in as a freshman.
Allowing us to have the opportunity to, from day one, devise our own work, create, really prepares us for what's happening in New York right now.
It really informs you as an artist who you want to work with and the type of work that you want to create.
I think I really began to understand who I was as a person through this program.
What PACE has done for me is really opened my mind to so many options as a theater maker.
I think the most important thing that I learned my first year at PACE was that I can be an artist and not just have to act. Everyone has a part in it. Everyone has a part in writing it, everyone has a part in directing it, and you have to learn how to work with different types of people.
Now I want to pursue more devised theater, more new work, more things that I can have a bigger role in instead of just being an actor, to really think as a creator and an artist.
I now have the tools to work with a group of people and create a piece of theater from the ground up.
You're given the freedom and the tools, and you learn from amazing directors and amazing teachers that are professional artists in New York City how to make your own work that's important to you, how to create work that showcases your individual voice as an artist.
Our dedicated faculty is drawn from the professional world of theater. There are directors, playwrights, actors, dancers, dramaturgs who bring practical, real-world experience.
This program is particularly unique because it trains the actor as an artist. It trains the actor how to think as a creator, how to make work from all aspects, as a director, an actor, a designer, a writer. And that's the kind of actor that any director ultimately wants to work with. An actor who thinks of themselves as part of a story as a whole, as a storyteller.
We are always actively working to integrate vocal production, movement, acting technique into this one individual that is capable of going out there and creating something that is unique and fulfilling.
When we're discovering plays, we're looking at the stories they tell, whether from global and cultural perspectives in world theater or when we're extracting structure, meaning, and action in script analysis. As actors and directors, we always keep in mind that the text is a guide for a much bigger event, a live performance, and all the elements that create that event, including the audience.
This year we're going to be building a documentary theater piece, which is theater based on people's testimonies and other people's stories. And we're going to be looking at rebuilding after tragedy. One of the pieces we're going to be focusing on is 9/11 and looking at finding hope and how people around here, specifically in this community, rebuilt after 9/11.
When we were in London, we did a number of workshops on how to produce festivals, on creative producing, which is something that was one of the specialties of the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. And as part of this idea of creative producing, their second-year students do something called the Accidental Festival in one of the major venues in London, which is the Roundhouse Theatre, and use that entire venue, not just the theaters, but the hallways, everything. And we had a show in one of the main theaters in that venue. And my students also participated, staff members, writing social media, ushering shows, printing out flyers, going and starting street teams.
I was a part of the marketing team, so we'd go on the streets and a few days we'd dress up. One day I was a mime and we'd go down the streets in London and advertise this festival.
Came right here and we went right into rehearsals and right into performances.
Setup was always really tasking.
I don't know, it felt like we were just all grooving together.
It was successful, so I think we did our job really well.
Wonderful. It was a lot of fun. It was a good experience. We had a standing ovation and we came back for bows 3 times.
They don't find the same things funny. They reacted pretty well.
It was breathtaking, and it opened my eyes to so many different possibilities and ways that as an artist I can grow and evolve and move forward. And just working with us and seeing what people said about our show and how we can make that even better and keep evolving and keep making everything move forward, it's a magnificent experience.
This past summer, I traveled with my ensemble at PACE to Athens, Greece. We went to a really wonderful theater school there. We performed a piece that we worked on for a number of weeks, and we also took classes with artists from all over the world. It was a wonderful experience because I was able to learn as an artist on the international scale. This program is about being a part of an artist in the whole world, in any country you are, and it gives you much more perspective, and it increases your drive to want to be an artist that is not just in New York and not just in the States, but all over the world.
It was such a magical experience and really expanded my view of what an artist is, who an artist is, and how we create the material that we're passionate about.
In February 2012, I created a master series at Schimmel Art Center. This is an open class I moderate, and that provides our students with the opportunity of interacting with world-renowned artists. Distinguished American actors, writers, directors, designers, and theater professionals share their crafts and their life experience face-to-face, providing an invaluable perspective on the creative process. Our goal is to push young actors and directors to realize their potential by doing.
I want to pursue theater for the rest of my life, and PACE is giving me the freedom and the space to learn how to fail, to learn how to make mistakes, and also to be successful and to be rewarded for success. And I think that that will really help me as I move on in the future and become a professional artist in New York and abroad.